Take 5 with Tracie, made possible by community impact.
Welcome to Take 5 with Tracie. I'm Tracie Kamenoff with the Greater EMC Chamber. With me today is Amanda Boyd with Sensible Strategies Consulting. Welcome, Amanda. I'm so happy to have you here.
Thank you, Tracie. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. You know, I overheard you tell somebody the other day that you were a bodybuilder in your former life, and I am like really dying to know what brought you from that world into running a small business.
Okay. For the record, I was never a professional bodybuilder.
Okay.
But I ran a small business well before I was lifting weights in my 20s. So I've had small businesses myself since my teens.
Okay. So. But it taught you about strength and conditioning and endurance. And
the most important thing about bodybuilding that it teaches you is you got to do the reps. Whether you're in sales, marketing, or whatever, repetition is important.
Okay, I definitely see some crossover there.
Yes, exactly.
So tell us about Sensible Strategies Consulting.
Well, I launched Sensible Strategies actually a year and 2 days ago. It's not my first rodeo. It's about my fourth business that I've run in my lifetime, and most of my adult career has been self-employed. And it's basically to help those small business owners who know what they do very, very well, but they don't understand the financial side of their business.
Sure.
Without good financial clarity, they can make mistakes, they can fall into debt, they can have all kinds of struggles. And that's where Sensible Strategies comes in.
Yeah.
And we help them with those things that they don't understand so that we can keep their business running smoothly.
Okay. We were talking just before this, and you were telling me that the majority of businesses are small business.
Exactly. I think like 99% of all the businesses today are classified as small business. By the way, a small business is anything under 50 million. Okay, in my own category, I think of a small business being under 1 million.
Right.
And 1 to 5 million is a good size that I like to work with. Okay. Now, large businesses can afford a $300,000 a year CFO, but even a small business under 1 million needs that finance acumen in order to run their business properly.
Okay.
Do you want to know how to do that on a plain basis?
Okay.
All right. Besides bookkeeping and accounting, which everybody needs, and we all know that, it needs to be accurate, of course.
Right.
But then what we do is we sit with our business owners. We help them to build a 1-month budget. Everyone should know about that a little bit, you know, from your personal budget. We help them build a one-month budget, and then we roll that out over 12 months. And there are different methodologies for how to estimate your revenues and your expenses. But then we turn that into a cash flow spreadsheet. So now they can answer the question, can I buy that piece of equipment? Or do I need to rent instead? Can I hire a new person in 6 months? What is it going to look like? How long before I can pay myself back from my investment? So those are the kind of questions
from a short amount of time
that we seek to answer for them that they couldn't do otherwise.
Very cool.
Yes, it's very cool.
You're spilling the secrets.
Yes.
I'm not going to ask too much. Well, just tell us about your growth. Like you told me that you started a little over a year ago, and when did it start taking off?
I think that it really started taking off after about 6 months. And literally the first 6 months, I was getting my tech in place. You know, I had clients all along, but I wasn't real busy, so I did a lot more marketing, a lot more networking, showing up at all the events.
I know. When did you join the chamber?
October.
Okay.
So yeah, and it's been a boon. It's the chamber is, you know, really my home away from home. I cannot believe how many
You spent a lot of time with us.
Yeah. I can't believe how many people I know and that I've met here. Almost all my clients are from here.
What?
Almost all of them, not all of them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I do some other networking too, but I initially thought my business was going to be online. It was going to be LinkedIn, and I did, you know, a big push on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
But no, it turned out to be
Surprise.
the personal touch. People like to do business with who they know and who they trust.
My favorite people are the ones I know in person.
Yes.
Not the ones I know
online.
Exactly. Well, I think that's about all we have time for today. So there you have it, Amanda Boyd with Sensible Strategies Consulting. I want to take the time to thank Community Impact. If you have not already subscribed to their Morning Impact, you can do so at communityimpact.com. And of course, follow and like us on social media. We are at gemcchamber.com on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And, Thanks for watching. I'm Tracie Kamenoff, connecting you to the Hub of Opportunity. Until next time, keep adding value and making a difference.
Take 5 with Tracie.